All right, guys. So we got an idea here for the side door logo. Obviously, you guys recognize that logo from the channel if you've seen it on the other videos. Um, this was a drawing that my mom actually hand drew, and we blew it up at Staples and put it on an outdoor advertising sign that goes in front of someone's house if I was working on it. It's also on a hoodie and a business card that I have. So what I did was I used some paper, some arts and crafts paper. I guess it's like a roll of just a sheet of paper that my kid can draw on, and I placed that right over my sign. I penciled in around it, and then I used this X-Acto knife and cut out a stencil. It's pretty sharp, the blade on these things. Arts and crafts stuff. And I did this once before here on the truck. Just basic stencil, cut it out, centered it on the door. I found the center of the door. It's pretty intricate. The hand-drawn, oak tree, the evergreens, the cabin. This part was questionable. I actually stuck this piece on with rolled up tape in the background. Like you roll it up onto itself into like a circle and you flatten it out, and that's holding this in place. And then this piece, the window frame, I actually cut it out, and then I cut it out a small little 1/16 of an inch, 32nd gap around it because I want to show a very telltale sign of a window frame there. And my plan is, if you look at the side here, it's lifted off in places. It's not a vinyl stencil, it's paper, so it's going to want to like walk away. Or I went with the natural curve of the paper. If you notice, this paper is curved. And for me to put a stencil on like this, it's wanting to walk away or lift off. So I flipped it around. Makes no difference to which way that the stencil's placed, backwards or forwards or whatever. And I'm going to take a sponge, like a regular dish sponge that you would have from the dollar store, and I'm going to blot this in some white paint, and I'm going to push flat and lift off. Push flat and lift off. I don't want to brush in here. I don't want to get it too wet because it'll run behind the stencil. You almost want to have I'm going to say it's like, I call it a dry sponge, but basically it's blotted out. Like make sure that you get the paint where it's just enough to leave an imprint of paint. And I can always put more layers on, because what will happen is that paint is going to get behind this stencil and it's going to run. It's going to ruin the edge. So I really want to highlight these sharp, crisp angles. When I did this last time, I tried spray painting it, and the spray paint went right behind it. And it just blasted, and I lost the sharpness of all these. Like I can push down on it, it's nice and sharp. But if I lift off, that spray is going to go in there and it gets underneath. So I have a Rust-Oleum flat white, I think, and then I have a black. So I might put this underneath on the bottom when I'm done. It might be like too much going on. We'll see. You guys let me know what you think. I'm going to try it. I got an extra door here, so I'm not really worried about it. I was planning on maybe swapping this door out. So I'm going to play a little bit. This is called playtime. I just want to make sure that the logo is high enough on the door where you can see it going by at like a nice elevation. I don't want the door symbol to be too low. And then I want to maybe leave space for the words. So it's really a question of high and low. And I use this as a straight edge, so I know the stencil is not crooked. I'm going right along this door seam, this door body line. So, I mean, if you're looking at it, from that vantage point and pretending that the white paper's gone and just the white imprints there for the sticker, for the stencil, should I go lower or leave a space for the writing? That's the decision that I have to make because it's my truck. I think it's good. I might take a measurement from the window to the rocker and see where it lands. I think it's a little high, but I'm all right with that. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know. I'll probably show it to you later. I know it's going to mess up the whole black lines of the truck, but I want to do it. So thanks for watching.